Hi, this is Trent Esker, and this is my video editing statement for assignment number 5, which was the video interview. So for assignment number 5, I interviewed Keely Roy, who is the Director of Sales and Marketing for ISA, which is the International Society of Arboriculture, headquartered in Champaign. So I was brought to Keely by a friend who had interviewed for ISA during the summer. I had no idea that it even existed. And when I heard that of some of the stuff that Keely had to do, I was like, this is who I want to interview. So whenever I sat down with her and got the chance to pick her brain, I mean, there was a ton of stuff that I had no idea even existed as a job. Some of her responsibilities are to organize tree climbing competitions in countries all over the world, from Canada, Norway, Italy. I mean, just some of the stuff that she's had to do marketing wise and even travel wise, you would never guess would be an occupation you can have, especially in Champaign of all places. I think in terms of learning about interviewing, this has been my favorite assignment we've had so far, just because I don't have much experience with interviewing people outside of U of I. I mean, most of the people I've interviewed had had some affiliation to the university. So being able to sit down with her and not only learn about this job, but also kind of what exists outside of the sphere of U of I and Champaign was really interesting. I think that also helped me going into the next project, just because I realized that there are kind of cutting edge, innovative things going on in Champaign, which is, stereotypically thought of as like middle of Illinois, central, kind of low key, rural, not much going on town. So I think going into the final assignment, I have a lot better idea of what I could do. And my intention is to kind of draw more attention to Champaign outside of U of I. And I think in terms of learning about being a journalist, what really struck me about this was the fact that Keely was expecting me to put her at ease whenever I was interviewing her. This was kind of the first time she had ever done a video interview. And she was like, I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I don't know what to say. And it was my expectation of a journalist not to just not to ask her questions and get the video and get the interview, but to make her feel comfortable and at ease. So I think overall, more than any of the assignments that we've had so far, this has shown me that it's not just about going out and getting the assignment done and checking all the boxes. It's also about connecting with people and learning about your surroundings and your environment, and also kind of learning what it takes to make a person feel at ease in this situation and feel comfortable enough to open up to you in a way that's not just, robotic, listing off your responsibilities, but having a real open conversation that educates not only me, but also the people who will see the interview. So I'm looking forward to the next assignment.